Pashaolen. In this video, we'll start to consider the declension of verbs. But firstly, let's update our vocabulary a bit. Did, here, tot, there, Yanel, big, mine, small. By the way, if you want to say a small house, I recommend you not to say mineco and use koque instead. Mineco has its own meaning, and I will write about this in the separated long post. Karas, high, tall, both about people and about physical objects. Talqua, low, also both for physical objects and people. Yilpi, new. In the higher Lozo dialect, it sounds like Lilpi. Pies, old, about things. Matum, old, about people. Pir, boy. Agi, girl. Mol hotel, yesterday. Ti hotel, today. Holitan, tomorrow. Ein, now. Some of these words will be used later. Now let's consider verbs. Verb may have an object. I take a chair. Chair is an object. Verb may not have an object. I speak. Here is no any object. In Mansi language, it makes sense. Verbs have different object and non-object declension. Well, what is a verb in Mansi language? All the verbs have an infinitive form with the ending nkve. In higher Lozva idiom, this infinitive ending sounds like nkva. But my generation of Mansi says it like k. It is not a literary form, and people from Sigva and Sosva don't recognize it. There is also a vowel before the infinitive ending. For example, let's consider verb minunkve, to go, minunkve, minunku, minuk. Now let's consider conjugation of the verb to be, to live, olunkve. As far as this verb don't have and can have any object, we'll consider the non-object conjugation in the present tense. Let's start. Am oleum, nan olein, tau oli, men oli men, nen olein, ten ole, man oleo, nan olein, tan oleit. Also, in the higher Lozva dialect, there is one more form for olunkve, which is used in the meaning to be in the first and in the second person. Am yani piyosum, nang yani piyosun. But Mansi from Sosva and Sigva don't recognize it, thought this case can be found in books of Munkuchi, and they will pronounce it like am yaner pir. Also, we have to consider the conjugation of irregular verbs. Wankve, to know, to see. Linkve, to throw. Minkve, to give. Vinkve, to take. Tenkve, to eat. Yinkve, to go to someone. Anwarum, werum, terum. Nangwarin, wein, terin. Tawar, weir, ter. Men war men, weir men, ter men. Nen warin, wein, terin. Ten wari, weiri, teri. Man waru, weru, teru. Nan warin, werin, terin. Tan warit, werit, terit. Am juvum, nan juvan. Tau ju. Men juvmen. Nen juven. Ten juver. Man juvu. Nan juven. Tan juvut. And now your first homework. Try to conjugate these verbs. You will need them further. Tanhonque, to want. Hasonque, to be able to. Potertanque, to talk. Yochtonque, to come. Viermonque, to can. Huyonque, to sleep. Ergonque, to sing. Unlonque, to sit, to stay, for physical objects. Kasashanque, to agree. Hanistachtonque, to learn. Nyotonque, to help.
Pasha!
No joo lei.
Tiho tuo meron pitan hieo.
Naha se neroque.
Tu painat vielä minä tu punta hui.
Amat huijeu.